What up, what up, what up? What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? You boys just welcome back to another Madden 25 online ranked match. And today, we have the Minnesota Vikings going up against the Kansas City Chiefs. And as you see in the title, Super Custom, this young gentleman right here had one of the most frustrating customs I've ever played this year. Not in the sense of, he had all of the, tough formations, which he did. He had some tough formations, but it was no huddle literally every single play. The only time this kid didn't no huddle is when he was on defense or he went out of bounds on offense. Nothing but no huddle, and it's extremely frustrating, and he's switching up from shotgun to under center to screens to pistol to wide receiver screens, and excuse me, he had a very frustrating off. What made it frustrating was the fact that it was continuous no huddle, and here I am stuck in one defensive play. He actually ran custom on both sides of the ball. I mean, our defense, that helps him 0% because I don't know huddle like ever, so that's not really going to help him out, but makes me want to get accustomed. In case I run into somebody who just know huddle. First time I can honestly say I went up against that this year, where it's no huddle every single play. Definitely a very frustrating thing to go on ahead and go up against. Right there, we convert on a huge third down. So, I mean, no surprise what it is we want to do. We want to give the ball to AP, but as we know, the Chiefs are very, very well run-stopping team. So, I am looking at to run into a couple of brick walls every now and then. Right, we hit him with the read option. Look at Ponder taking it all the way to the end zone. One time for your boy. And right there, we end up tying up the game. So here we go back on defense. And I already knew that I was in for a long game. You know what I mean? Just with the sheer fact that he has such an in-your-face, non-stop, continue to no-huddle offense. And it was definitely frustrating. And, I'm just trying to gather in as much information as I can. You know what I mean? He's giving me so many different looks that I don't really know, what he likes to go to and what formations, because he's continuously, switching plays. So, right now, man, like I said, the first couple of drives, I'll go on ahead and, give him that. I'm just trying to, absorb as much information as I can. Try to remember what he likes to do in what situation. Try to remember, what are his go-to routes, what are his first and second reads. So, I'm just trying to feel like, okay, a little later on in the game, I'm just going to need one mistake. I definitely feel confident on offense. His defense, that first drive, really didn't give me too much of an issue. And I definitely feel like, with Adrian Peterson, I'm going to be able to run on anybody. That's just how dominant of a player he just is. So, all right, we'll continue to run the ball. Whoop! Catch him with the screen. Cut your napping. And right there, look like we can go. Who the hell is that, man? Who the hell is that, though? How did he catch up to Adrian all day Peterson, though, man? Right, we try to catch him with the okie doke tight end screen, but that goes absolutely nowhere. Second to go, surprise, surprise. We go back to Adrian Peterson for another offensive touchdown. Right now, we tie the game 14-14. And like I said, man, all I'm trying to do is just hope for a mistake, man. Try and pay attention to what he's doing. Try to key in on his routes. And what I did notice is that when he was in split back, he kind of liked to go to the angle route. And I definitely paid attention to that. So, 2nd and 10, right? He backs up. And there it is. Don't test the user. He is so disrespectful. Somebody, please give that gentleman a link to my channel. Let him know. Do not throw the ball my way. Like I said, all I was trying to do is retain information. And I did notice when he wasn't at split back that he had Jamal Charles on an angle route. And we absolutely pounced on that like a lion on a gazelle. And we actually get the interception, which was big. So right now I feel good. I feel confident. I feel smooth. 21-14. We do get ball at halftime. So, feel good. I'm hoping for at least one more possession. But, the way he's going, he definitely has some things to learn. You know what I mean? He's in the beginning stages of playing Madden. I don't know how long he's playing Madden, but, I matched up with him. So, he can't be too far up on the leaderboards. But I can tell that he's making, rookie-ish mistakes. Like, one thing he's doing is that right now is a great opportunity, since I get ball at halftime, to kill some clock. he's still no huddling down my throat, and there's no reason to do that. All you're doing is giving me an opportunity to possibly get another possession, and you don't want that. You want to keep the ball away from me, take your time, but he's still no huddle, no huddle, no huddle, no huddle, no huddle. And if he does score, it works in my favor if he actually gives me some time. So right there would have been an excellent opportunity to, pause the no huddle, take your time, get down the field, and score a touchdown, trying to leave me as little to no time as possible. But he ends up scoring, leaving me about 40 seconds with 3 timeouts. And so right now I feel like, okay, if we get in field goal range, we do have Walsh as a kicker. He has a, phenomenal leg. So all we need is really a couple of first downs. We are in range. Right there, I came out of 4 wide. I tried a stretch play that went absolutely nowhere. So unfortunately, we didn't capitalize on us having 3 timeouts with a little under a minute remaining. So we do go into halftime, like I said, with the tie game. So I feel confident that we can go ahead and regain the lead. Instead of me playing from behind, now it's him playing from behind. So that right there can actually change a whole lot of things. I've seen players do great. You know what I mean? They make one mistake, they're behind, and then they just melt down. You know what I mean? Some people just play from behind a little differently, and I'm hoping that's the case with this guy if I'm actually able to rekindle the lead. So right here, man, we just run with AP, get ourselves a first down, and he had a phenomenal game. And, was I expecting AP to have a great game? I was expecting him to have a good game. A great game, I wasn't sure, because the Chiefs have, like I said, a very good run defense. Man, they hit hard. They're very aware. Their linebackers are monstrous. They got Barry back there. They just have a very, very good defense that's built to stop the run. So if I had, a game where I didn't do that well, I wouldn't be surprised against the Chiefs. You know what I mean? So I'm actually, very, happy that we're actually pretty much dominating the defense, keeping the ball on the ground, and just doing exceptionally well running the ball against a very tough defense. So 28-21 right there. Decides to run the ball, and again, he's back to his, high-paced, no-huddle offense, and, mixing in some runs, and it's definitely frustrating, man. Right here, he's no-huddles into a wide receiver screen, and just lets me know this guy just got customs for days. Right there, another user interception. That is a two-piece. Give it to me, baby. Right there was another user interception back from that same formation, the split back, and again, he wanted that angle route, but we cut that off, and I can tell that he has potential. You know what I mean? He just needs to limit his errors. His problem is with you continuously no huddling. Somebody like me, like my defense is ass. But the one, that right there was a nasty back juke. That was a big whoop. One thing that I do pretty good on defense is trying to remember what it is you're doing. Just try to make adjustments, even though if you guys watched last video, I got destroyed by the same damn trail route. But I try to just remember what it is you're doing. I'm not going to be able to stop you on what it is you're doing. We all know that my defense is ass, but I just try to remember what it is you're doing. Try to pay attention, and he showed his entire offense like in one drive. That is one thing I really don't like to do. Like, I will sit in strong power all game if you allow me to, because there's no reason to go into, deeper in the playbook if I don't have to. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I got different runs for 3rd and 5, different passes for 4th and 2, and you know what I mean? Even though I punt on 4th down, but you guys know what I mean. I try to reserve as much as my playbook as possible. I want to show you as little as possible. So if I could just show you one play, that's great. You know what I mean? If I can continue having success with that one play, I'll run that one play. You know what I mean? My goal is to try and show you as little as my offense as possible. And I feel like his problem was he showed me everything. One drive, bam, I knew everything. Once he started no huddling, I kind of caught on to what was his screen formation, what was his handoff formation, what was this, what was that. And, if he just slows down on the no huddle a little bit, then, just save a little bit of his formations for, giving me a first look. Like at the end of the first quarter, I seen everything he had to do on his offense. You know what I mean? There wasn't a formation he got into where I was like, damn, I wonder what he's going to do. Is he going to run? Is he going to pass? Is it a handoff? Is it a screen? Is it a play action? You know what I mean? After the first quarter, I pretty much knew what it was he wanted to do. And that still didn't help. You know what I mean? My defense still sucks where I can know what you're going to do. And I still won't stop you. But I just try to make the adjustments and just hope for a mistake. And We came through with 2 big mistakes on those angle routes that he tried to hit me out of the backfield, and that right there was definitely the difference maker of the game. Because like I said, man, his high pace, offense was definitely frustrating. Just continuous no huddle. And I'm sitting in like a cover 2 sink out of quarters, and I'm like, dang it, this isn't a good defense for me to be in, man. He's just eating me alive, and it's definitely a frustrating thing, man. But I'm definitely happy we were able to take away his read on that split back, get a couple interceptions. Like I said, that right there was definitely the difference maker of the game. So that's the end of the game, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. As always, it's your boy GS, and we are signing out. Peace.